we go. Hello. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. Well, this afternoon for me, but morning for a lot of you. It's so nice to see you on here. So we're going to do 35 minutes of stretching, and then we're going to have a lovely 10-minute relaxation at the end, because I know a lot of you like that, and it's nice to have a good relaxation. So let me just get rid of that, and we will get started. So I hope you can hear me. I'm sure you can. I'm sure somebody would let me know if you couldn't. And I think yep, we're all good. Okay, so we're going to begin standing up nice and straight. So bring those shoulders down away from your ears. Remember how important your posture is. So inhale your hands up. Exhale them down. Remember to stretch those arms all the way up to the shoulders. And again, inhale up. So reach up nice and tall, palms facing each other. So draw your tailbone down, your head is lifted, so you've got a nice straight back. Remember not to hold your breath. Then your right arm down. We're going to go into supported side stretch. So reach over with the left. Just make sure the arm's not coming forward and you're not twisting the body, so you get a lovely side stretch. That's it. Keep breathing. Inhale up. So nice and slow, nice and tall, and then exhale down the other side. That's it. Inhale up. Okay, let's do free the spirit. So lean your head back, bring those hands down, big circle. Stretch out your neck and your throat. Bring those palms together and then just let that head very gently roll forward. Be nice and gentle with that neck. And release your hands. Just give those shoulders a little roll. Let's warm up the shoulders. Bring them forward. Clasp those hands together. Not the shoulders, the hands. Well, shoulders as well. Inhale up. And bend those arms at the elbows. Bring those elbows as close to your ears as you can. You feel that lovely stretch in the upper arms. That's it. Inhale up. So reach up nice and tall, and then palms facing out. We're going to bring the arms down into goddess. So we're going to open the chest and draw those shoulder blades together. So palms facing the front. And then we're going to bring the elbows and the palms together, so you get that lovely stretch in the upper back and the shoulders. And then just release and just give those shoulders a little roll back and forth. Loosen them up. That's it. Okay, bring the feet to hip width apart. We're going to come into Ragdoll. Inhale those arms up. Grab those elbows, and then we're just going to fold down nice and gently. So we're going to really bend the knees, bring the chest down towards the thighs. Just let that head relax forward. Just a lovely little stretch for your back. Just do a little swing from side to side. Beautiful stretch in the back without too much effort. That's it. Okay. And then release your hands and gently straighten the legs as much as you can. Keep the hands on the mat if you can. We're going to do the hamstring stretch, the hamstring opener. So we're going to keep the right hand down. We're going to bend the right knee, the left hip, and the left hand goes up. So you feel that stretch in that left leg. Keep the chest open, look up and keep breathing and smiling. And slowly release and just come into a little forward bend. Remember, you can bend your knees a little bit if that's more comfortable for you, especially if you're just waking up. Okay, we'll do the other side. So the left hand goes down and the left knee bends, the right hip goes up and the right hand goes up. So the more you bend that knee, the more stretch you'll feel in the other leg. Keep breathing. And release. And one more little forward bend. Grab the backs of the legs, fold down. And we're going to come up nice and slow. Inhale up. Exhale back. Bring those hands down. Give those shoulders a roll. Okay. We're going to come into my favourite, the body roll. So feet wide apart, hands on the waist. Nice big breath in. Lean forward and do 3 circles to your right. Feel that lovely stretch in the back of the legs. I love this one. I love it any time of the day, even when I've just come home from work or when I've just got up. So nice. And when you've done 3 that way, 3 back the other way. And grab those elbows and a little swing from side to side. That's it. For that lovely stretch in the inner thighs. Okay. Release the hands. Lift the head. So sort of come into a half forward bend. Walk those fingertips out. So you're drawing your tailbone back and the crown of your head forward. Pull your tummy in so you've got a nice straight back. Walk your hands over to your right foot and hang down over that right thigh. We're stretching out the back of that leg nicely. And then we're going to walk over to the other side. Fold down over that left thigh. And then we're going to come back to the centre. Pull the head down, grab the backs of the legs and just do a little swing from side to side. Nice and gently. And then we're going to come up really slowly. Inhale as you come up. Gentle back bend. Bring those hands down. Give the shoulders a roll. We'll turn the feet out. It's like a standard warm-up, this is. So we're going to wake everything up. Bring those hands up into star pose. Really spread those fingers so you get a nice stretch in the hands. That's it. Bounce those knees. And you've got goddess arms. So at the same time, you're opening your chest. You're drawing your shoulder blades together. That's it. Okay. And again, inhale up. Stretch up. And back down. A little bit more bounce into those knees. That's it. Okay. Bring your hands down to your inner thighs. We're going to do the little twist. It's nice for the neck. So you're going to bring your right shoulder forward and look over your left. Nice and gently. Don't strain. Don't hold your breath. And then we're going to switch sides. Look over that right shoulder. And back to the front. Inhale back up. So stretch up nice and tall. Bring the hands down. Walk the feet back to hip width apart. We're going to have a nice palm tree stretch now. Inhale up. So stretch up. It's great for your hands and your fingers. Bring those arms up alongside your ears. Come up on the toes. Remember, it doesn't matter if you keep coming down. You're getting nice strong ankles. Spread the feet and the toes. That's it. Lower down. Release your hands. Wiggle your fingers and do your wrist circles. And we're going to come back to mountain pose because we're going to go into tree pose and then we're going to go down to the end of the mat and get on with some more work down there. But anyway, concentrating on what we're doing now. Shift your weight onto your left leg. So engage your thigh, but remember not to lock your knee and bring your other foot up. Remember, keep it low down. Keep that toe touching if you wish. And then as you get your balance more, you can gradually move it up. Remember not to have it against that knee joint. So make it the thigh or your calf. Or you can tuck it up like I do, but only if that suits you. Keep that standing leg, that standing knee, so it's not locked, so that you can keep your balance. If you wobble, that knee, by not locking it, will help. Remember to fix your eyes on a spot. Don't look at me on the screen in case I'm wobbling. Fix your eyes on a picture on a wall or something. That's it. Remember, you can clasp your hands together or you can stretch them up. You can have them on your waist or your hips or wherever you like. Just remember to keep breathing. That's it. Okay, we're going to lower the hands. Bring the hand to your heart. And then release your foot. Do your little dance. Just relax those thighs, because engaging those thighs, you're working them really hard. That's it. Other side. Thigh engage, knee soft. Other foot up. Again, wherever is comfortable, just not against that knee. Then when you're ready, take your hands up. That's it. Remember, it's all about the stillness. By focusing on keeping your balance, you're allowing your mind to empty of all the other thoughts. So apart from the fact that it's wonderful for your balance, it's great to lose yourself. Okay, slowly lower those hands, bring them together. Release and finish with that little dance. Relax those thighs. And then we're going to come to the top of the mat. So if you've got sore knees, I'll say this in my class, if you've got sore knees, grab something put near, because we're going to kneel down. We're going to go into low lunge. So feet hip width apart. Nice big breath in. Inhale up. And then a lovely sigh as you exhale through the mouth. So plant the hands. Remember, you can bend your knees, get those hands flat. Right foot back. So we go into runner's lunge first. Extend back through that right heel. And then let that knee drop to the floor. So you feel that stretch up the front of that right thigh. You're curling that tailbone under. You're letting the hips sink low. And then you're inhaling your hands up for low lunge. That's it. Remember not to hold your breath. Okay. We're going to exhale down. We're going to come into my favourite half monkey. So draw the hips back, straighten that left leg. And again, we're going to engage that thigh. Feel that stretch down the back of that leg. Keep breathing. Wonderful stretch. Okay, and then we're going to very slowly come back out. So bring the knee back over the ankle. Hips sinking low. Inhale up for low lunge again. Looking up or straight ahead, whatever works for you. Just remember to keep breathing. We're going to exhale the hands down and we're going to go into lizard pose. So we're going to walk that left foot out and bring the left hand to the inside. Now you can stay here in lizard, or if you want to, you can come down a bit lower onto your elbows. But listen to your body, never strain. That's it. Okay. I'm going to slowly come back out of lizard. So bring those hands back up. Take that left hand back to the outside. Inhale up to low lunge again. So looking again up or straight ahead, whatever works for you. And then we're going to bring the hands down. I'm going to take them behind into the yoga lock. So lift them up. Feel that stretch across your chest. That's it. You're drawing the shoulder blades together. And then we're going to take both hands round to our right hip. So you'll feel a stretch in your left shoulder. And then release your right hand. Place it on your left knee. Take a nice big breath in. And then exhale over your left shoulder. So remember not to hold your breath. Use the breath to increase that twist. That's it. And then release back to the front and low lunge. Last time on this side. Inhale up. Looking up or straight ahead. Exhale down. Untuck your right foot. We're going to go for a little dog walk. So we're going to take that left leg back and lift those heels one at a time. That's it. Easing into it. Okay. And just check your feet are hip width apart. Heels down. Hips up and back. Chest towards your thighs. Pull your tummy in. That's it. Take a nice deep breath here. In downward dog. Okay, look forward and we're going to step the right foot forward because we're going to do it all on this side now. So keep that right knee above the ankle and let that left knee sink to the floor. Inhale up again. Curling the tailbone, letting the hips sink low. The low lunge. Keep breathing. Okay, exhale down. Hands either side. Draw the hips back, come into half monkey. Engage the thigh. Enjoy that lovely deep stretch down the back of that leg. It was so good. Okay. Bring that foot back down, knee over the ankle. Inhale up, low lunge again. Reaching up nice and tall. Okay. Exhale your hands down. We're going to go into lizard. So walk that right foot out. Bring the right hand to the inside. So your shoulders against your knee or down onto your elbows. If that works for you. Into lizard. That's it. Wonderful stretch. Okay, we're going to slowly come back out. Take that hand back to the outside. Inhale up for low lunge again. That's it. Reaching up nice and tall. Keep breathing. Exhale the hands behind you into the yoga lock. So lift them up. Lift them up and back and then round to your left hip. So you feel that stretch there in that right shoulder. Release your left hand and place it on your right knee. Big breath in. Exhale over your right shoulder. That's it. Keep breathing. Okay. And release back to the front. Last time for low lunge. Inhale up. Exhale down. Untuck your left foot. Step your right foot back. That's it. Lift those heels one at a time. Walking your dog. And then downward dog. Heels down, hips up. Chest to the thighs. Nice deep breath here. And then we're going to come into child's pose for a moment. So bring those knees down, sit back on your heels, forehead on the mat, hands by your feet, and your shoulders relaxing over your knees. Just relax. Have a little rest. Just feel the stretches that you've already done. Okay, we're going to come up nice and slow. Inhale back up. Sit back on your heels and we're going to come into half camel. So we're going to kneel up. And remember, you can come up on your toes so that your heel's a little bit nearer to your hands if you wish. So we're going to do the right side first. So kneeling up on both hands on your lower back, you're going to support your back. Take a nice big breath in. And exhale. As you exhale, lean back. Lift that right foot up. Grab it with your right hand and take your left hand up. I prefer my heel down, but obviously you do what works for you. So your chest is facing up. And your hand is reaching up. Keep breathing. And then to come out, we're going to bring that left hand down first to our lower back. And then the right hand to join it. Gently sit up nice and slow. And then just sit back on your heels to have a little rest in between. Okay. And then we're going to do the other side. So come up on your knees. Lift those heels up if you wish. Both hands on your lower back to support yourself. Nice big breath in. Exhale, lean back. Left hand on your left heel. And then your right hand up and look up. Obviously, full camel is having both hands on your heels. You can just do what works for you. Reaching up with that right arm. And then remember to come out. We're going to bring that right hand down first to support the back. And then release the left hand And then sit back on your heels. And then we're going to open the knees. Inhale the hands forward and come into wide child. So we're going to stretch those arms forward, relax down just for a moment. Stretch out those inner thighs. Just relaxing that back. And we're going to walk the hands back and we're going to bring the knees back together and just briefly back into child's pose, just to, again, bring that forehead down, feel that stretch in the lower back. Hands back down by your feet. Okay, and then we're going to get ourselves back up into downward dog. So bring those hands forward back into tabletop first of all, and then tuck your toes. Have a little dog walk, stretch those legs, and then heels down, hips up. Again, chest to your thighs, pull your tummy in. And then we're going to come into plank. So walk those hands forward, feet back, bring those shoulders directly over the wrists, spread the fingers. So nice strong shoulders and wrists and arms. Exhale, knees, chin and chest to the floor or straight down onto your tummy if you prefer. And then slide forward, inhale up for Cobra. So keep those shoulders down away from your ears. Tuck your toes. And another little dog walk. So heels down, hips up. Chest to the thighs. I'm going to inhale that right foot back. So I'm going to do the dog lift. And then we're going to bring that right knee forward for pigeon. So bring that right knee next to your right hand. Slide that left leg back. Inhale up. And fold down over that right thigh. Close your eyes. I know lots of you like the bird poses. Okay, we're going to very gently come out. So we're going to sit up first. Inhale as you come up. Lift that chest and then untuck your left foot, right foot back. Little dog walk in between. That's it. And then into downward dog. Heels down, hips up and back. Tummy pulled in, chest to the thighs. That's it. We'll do the other side. Inhale that left foot up. That's it. And then we're going to do pigeon on this side. So we're going to bring the left knee forward next to the left hand. Slide that right leg back. Inhale up. Fold down over that left thigh. And close your eyes. Okay, slowly coming back up. Inhale. Untuck your right foot, left foot back. Another little dog walk. And then into downward dog. Heels down, hips up. And then we're going to come down into a prone position. So we're going to come down onto our tummy. So lower yourself down. And just turn your head to one side. So arms are down by your sides. We're going to go into beginner half locust. So this is going to use those lower back muscles. So clasp your hands underneath the body so that your hips are lifted. And the idea here is to keep the hips level. So bring your chin to face the front. And as I say, clasp those hands together. And we're going to inhale the right leg up as far as we can. So pointing that toe without letting that right hip rise up. So you can feel those lower back muscles engage. And then we're going to exhale that foot down. And then we're going to do the other side. Inhale the left foot up. That's it. My watch is digging into my hand. and exhale down. Okay, other side, inhale the right foot up again. Point the toe, but keep those hips level. Wonderful for that lower back. Exhale down. And last time to the left. Lift that leg. And exhale down. Okay, turn your head back to one side. Release your hands so they're back at either side, and then just rock those hips from side to side. Get rid of any tension there. That's it. Okay. Now bring your chin back to face the front. We're going to get ourselves back into a gentle cobra. So bring those hands under the shoulders. Inhale up. Nice and gently bring those shoulders down away from the ears. And then we're going to bring the elbows down underneath the shoulders for Sphinx pose. So palms down, shoulders and elbows in line, looking straight ahead. Keep breathing. And we're going to go into pose of a swan. So we're going to take the buttocks back onto the heels, but keep those arms stretched out in front. Forehead on the mat, nice stretch in the upper arms. Nice counter pose for the beginner half locust that we did earlier. Lovely. Okay. I'm going to come back up into tabletop. We're going to tuck the toes and get into downward dog. So I want to get back into a standing position. So just walk those heels up and down for a bit and then press down into downward dog. That's it. Take a nice deep breath here. And then we're going to walk forward and bring the feet hip width apart. We're going to come back into Ragdoll. So just bend the knees, grab the elbows, bring the chest down to those thighs and then gently rock. That's it. Let the head hang, let the arms hang. That's it. I'm going to come up nice and slow. Inhale. Exhale back. Bring those hands down. Roll the shoulders. Okay. We're going to come back to the front. Oh, it's warm. We're going to do eagle because I think it's wonderful for the joints. So shift your weight onto your left leg. Inhale those arms lovely and wide. And then bring them forward as far as you can. Okay. Place your right elbow over your left and grab your hands. If you can't, grab your hands, grab your shoulders. Just adapt it to work for you. We're going to take that right leg around the left. Keep that toe on the floor, that's fine. This is just so good for your joints. Come down as far as is good for you. Just remember not to hold your breath. Once you get into this pose, as you hold it, you can feel your arms coming forward. You can feel your joints loosening up. As I've said millions of times, it's like an oil can for your joints. So it's so good for you. That's it, keep breathing. And then we're going to come up nice and slow. Release your foot and your arms. Give them a shake. And I'm going to do the other side. Shift your weight onto your right leg. Inhale those arms nice and wide. Bring them forward. Left elbow over right. Grab your hands. You always find one side's easier than the other. Left leg around the right again. You can be up here. It doesn't matter. You don't have to go right down. Always listen to your body. But the more you do it, the easier it will get. And we won't have any arthritic joints. Nice loose arms, legs, knees, elbows, wrists. That's it. Keep breathing. Inhale up. Release your legs. Release your arms. Give them a shake. And we're going to finish with palm tree again because I always like to do palm tree after I do that because it stretches everything out. Stretch those hands up, fingers, wrists up on the toes. That's it. Nice and tall. Wonderful. Release your hands. Just give those shoulders a little roll, shake the fingers. And we're going to lie down. We're going to do some poses lying down on our back. So now you need to just listen rather than look so that you don't injure your neck. So we're going to lie down flat on the mat. So the feet are flat on the floor, the knees are bent. So we're going to get into a bridge pose to start with. Can't see my clock from here. I got to keep an eye on the time. Okay, so nice big breath in. We're going to push down and curl that tailbone up. Squeeze the buttocks, pull the tummy in. Lift up into a bridge pose. Remember not to hold your breath. Hug through the inner thighs, lifting up as high as is comfortable for you. Squeeze, keep breathing. And then slowly lower down. Really, really slowly. And then we're going to walk the feet to the outside of the mat. We're going to do the windscreen wipers or the windshield wipers. Arms out to the side with your palms facing up. Big breath in. Let your knees drop to the right and over to the left. So just do this as slow or as quickly as you like, just as long as you're going all the way over each side, giving those hips an inner and outer rotation. That's it. Back and forth. Because we started on the right side, we should finish on the left so that we've done an equal amount. So I'm just going to do a couple more on each side. That's it. And finishing on the left. And bringing those legs back. We're going to stretch out into corpse pose. We're going to do a nice hamstring stretch. So extend your arms above your head, palms facing up. Stretch the feet. We're going to inhale the right leg up. We're going to point the toe. And then we're going to exhale as we walk our hands up that leg. So we're going to lift up, bring that leg down. So come up as high as is comfortable for you. You can feel the stretch all the way up the back of that leg. Lifting up. So sort of bringing your knee up towards your nose. Keep breathing. And then slowly release. Take those arms back above your head and stretch in between. That's it. And we'll do the other side. Inhale the left foot up. We're going to walk the hands up the left leg. As you exhale, bring the knee down, the head up. And release. And again, just stretch those arms. And then draw those knees up and hug them in. And we're just going to have a little back massage. So massage that mat. Massage that mat. You massage your back even into the mat. Rocking from side to side. Or making small circles with the knees just to get a really good massage in that lower back. Okay, we're going to release the feet to the floor. And then we're going to come into reclined goddess. So we're going to bring the soles of the feet together. Let the knees drop down to either side. Just let the weight of your knees draw them down. Clasp your elbows above your head or have your arms stretched out, whatever is most comfortable for you. Just close your eyes for that lovely passive stretch. There we go. Feels so nice. No effort required here. Okay. We're going to release the hands, use them to draw the knees together. We're going to hug the knees. Another little back massage. We're going to keep the knees there because the last poses we're going to do is reclined twist. So keep those knees where they are. Extend your arms out to the sides. Nice big breath in. As you exhale, roll your knees to the right, but keep that left shoulder and arm on the mat and turn your head to the left for reclined twist. Okay, we're going to inhale those knees back to the center. Lower them down to the left and turn your head to the right. Close your eyes. Okay. And inhale those knees back to the center. Just rock from side to side. Make small circles with your knees. And then we're going to lie down in corpse because we've nearly 35 minutes in. So we're going to get into our relaxation now. So bringing those feet down, just have a good stretch first of all. Have a really good stretch of everything. Allow your feet to relax to either side. And then bring your arms down by your sides, now slightly away from the body. The palms are facing up, the fingers are lightly curled so there's no tension in the hands. I want you to close your eyes and just breathe at a natural pace, so no forcing it, just aware of the gentle rise and fall of your chest with each breath. Just allow any tight muscles to soften. Now bring your awareness to your scalp and feel it relax and lift away from your skull. Relax your forehead, your temples, your cheekbones and your jaw. Relax all the little muscles around the eyes, keeping them gently closed. Just allow them to sink down into the sockets. Allow your lips to part and your tongue to rest against the back of your upper teeth so there's no tension in the mouth. And the whole of your face is soft and relaxed. Now bring your awareness down to your neck and your throat and down to your shoulders. Relax your upper arms, your elbows, your forearms, your wrists, your hands, and let all the tension out through the fingertips. So your arms are heavy and relaxed by your sides. Now bring your awareness back to your chest, aware of that gentle rise and fall with every breath. Relax your upper back and then going gently down the spine. Relax your lower back. Relax your abdomen, your hips, your buttocks. So the whole of your torso is heavy and relaxed and sinking down into the mat. With each exhalation, just feel yourself sinking further and further down. Now bring your awareness down to your thighs, your knees, your calves, your ankles, your feet, and let all the tension out through the toes. So the whole of your body is soft and relaxed. Nothing you need to do, just lie here and relax. And imagine a golden light flowing through your body, relaxing every muscle. Just picture it healing all those joints and aches and pains. Just gently watching that breath in and out. Just keeping those eyes closed. Relaxing here. Still aware of that gentle rise and fall of your chest. With each exhalation, just feel everything relax further down. Still picturing that golden light flowing through your body, relaxing every muscle. Still aware of the gentle rise and fall of your body with every breath. We're going to keep the eyes closed, but we're going to gently wiggle the fingers and the toes, just as we bring our body back to awareness. So nice and gently, we're not going to open the eyes until we sit up, so keep those eyes closed. And just gently wiggling the fingers and the toes. And then we're going to very slowly extend the arms above the head, and stretch the fingers and the hands all the way down to the toes. So we're just going to give that body a gentle stretch. Literally, fingers, hands, all the way down the body, all the way down the legs to the toes. Keep those eyes closed, keep breathing. And then draw those knees up and hug them in. We're going to give that back a lovely massage. So just gently hugging those knees, massage that lower back into the mat even. Keep those eyes closed. And just gently rock those knees from side to side, or you can hold the knees and make small circles with them just to massage your back into the mat. Now, whilst you're hugging those knees, with your eyes still closed, let your head gently roll to the left and you'll feel a nice relax in the back of that neck. So just leave that head rolling to the left. Still hugging those knees. And then very gently and slowly take that head over to the right. Again, eyes still closed. And relax that neck to the right. And now release your feet to the floor. And roll onto your right side. And stay there in the recovery position. So keep those eyes closed. And just stay here. Feel that wonderful after yoga feeling. Really make the most of it. There's no rush. Just stay here. And then very, very slowly bring yourself up into a comfortable seated position. Easy pose if that's comfortable for you. And sitting up, and gently open your eyes. And we're going to inhale our hands up for a nice cleansing breath. We're going to exhale through the mouth as we bring our hands down to our heart. And Namaste. And there we are. We're 45 minutes in. So very slowly and gently, I'm going to bring myself up back to the screen. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you feel really nice and relaxed. Everybody's still with me. A few of you might have gone to sleep. I hope you enjoyed it. Anyway, I wanted to give you a nice relaxation. Unfortunately, I couldn't see my clock, so I had to keep looking at my wrist. But I hope you enjoyed that. Oh, I'm so glad, Carlos. I'm really pleased you enjoyed it. I'm so glad. So it's the start of the day for you. So hopefully you'll have a wonderful day. Oh, thanks, Rhonda. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. I really am. So I loved it too. Actually, it's 2 o'clock. Well, it's 2:45 here, and I'm going to go down and have a cup of tea because I feel like, oh, lovely. Jackie's relaxed too. Oh, lovely. That's so good. I'm really pleased. So that's all you need, isn't it? 35 minutes of a good stretch and then a 10-minute relaxation. Next time I'll do one with a script so that you can have a guided visualization as well. So I'm gradually getting used to these live streams and hopefully making them better each time. So practice makes perfect. Well, imperfectly perfect in my case, because I'll never be perfect. But anyway, I'm going to stop talking now. I'm sure you're all, it's 6:45 for you. Oh my goodness, you need some breakfast, Carlos. Anyway, have a wonderful day, whatever you're up to and whatever time of day it is for you. Thank you so much for watching and for subscribing and literally letting me share my yoga with you. I love it. And I love you guys for being here. Hello, Barbara. So thank you so much and keep watching, keep tuning in. I'll try to do one every week. I won't be doing one next week because I'm taking my friend out because it's her 60th birthday. So I shall perhaps make an extra video just to make up for it. But anyway, I'm going to stop talking now because you'll never get anything done with me. Take care. Have a wonderful day and thanks again. Lots of love. Bye-bye. Bye.